Welcome everyone. In this particular video, let's talk about spanning tree. All we know that spanning tree is a loop prevention mechanism. Here in this video, as you can see, there is 4 switches. What I'm going to do is I'll connect the cables from switch to switch. It will be look like a rectangle, or a square, and there is no diagonal cables. So it means you see like a circle. So the spanning tree works and break the circle. So let's find out how does this work. Here in this switch, I'm going to copy all the base Ethernet MAC addresses. As you can see, I'm copying the MAC addresses of all the switches. And what happens if all the four switches are connected? You know what happens is they try to find the root bridge. Out of 4 switches, one switch will be the root bridge. So the root bridge selection is by the priority number. Lowest the priority, that will be the root bridge. Okay. In spanning tree, all the things are lowest is the best. All the values taken lowest is the best. So here, all the priority is 3278 plus 1. So priority is same for all the switches. So there is a time priority. So they try to find the root bridge by getting the base Ethernet MAC address, because the priority is same for all, so that no one will be the root bridge. So what they're going to find is choosing their base Ethernet MAC. Lowest base Ethernet MAC will be the root bridge. So let's see which one is the lowest Ethernet MAC address. So as you can see in the picture, there is 0090, 0060, and 00D0 and 0060. So um, one is 00E0. Okay, so 0060 will be the root bridge, because that one is the lowest base Ethernet MAC. So before connecting the cable, we already find out, so we just marking it. So that switch is the root bridge because that has the lowest base Ethernet MAC address. So what is next? What is next is all the other 3 switches are called non-root bridges. So we need to find the non-root bridges path towards the root bridge. All the switch wanted to go to the root bridge. So the port which is connecting from the switch to the root bridge is called the root port. So we're gonna find root port for all the other 3 switches. So the switches nearby the root bridges, you can see that 0090 and 00D0 are the MAC addresses. They are reaching there by 19 is the cost part. You know the cost is depends on the speed of the bandwidth. The bandwidth speed. Like 100 Mbps is 19 and 1 Gbps is 4 and 10 Gbps is 2. So here we assume that all the cables are 100 Mbps line, so the cost is same for all 19. So the 0090, that port, the port which is connecting to the root bridge is the root port. And I also find the switches 00D0, and only one switch is far away from the root bridge, that is not connected directly towards the root bridge, so it is difficult to find the root bridge. So what you can find, root port. So that port is a root port because that port is reaching 38 and other port is reaching 38. So the switches which is neighbor to that switch is 0090 and 00D0. So 00D0 is the lowest way, so that is the root port. And here I already found that blocked port, because that blocked port can reach 38, and the other side of the cable is the non-blocked port. That will be the forwarding stage. The cable which is connected to the root port is not blocked one, and only link is the bottom line. Bottom cable will be the blocked. One of the port is blocked. So let's find out, are we did the same, are we did the thing correctly or not. So what is happening when when the cables are connected? Switches talk to each other, spanning tree packets like BPD packets. We call it as BPD packets. These BPD packets are sending across the switches to know to find the road bridge and road ports to identify within 30 seconds. We can easily understood which one is blocked, which one are the road ports, and what is the road bridge. Here you see that some green ports are coming up, like that means forwarding stage. Yeah, it's finally it's over. And the bridge, I mean the blocked port is on the switch 00E0, because the blocked port need to reach route bridge 38, but you know the other side of the blocked port, I mean the cable of the blocked port, reaches 19 towards the road bridge. That is why that one is forwarded. So let's find out. Let's see. Show spanning tree. You can see that the root bridge, there is information name is this bridge is the root. You can see that that bridge is the root. It's saying that I'm the root, and all the other non-root bridges know who is root. This is how the spanning tree works. This is how they block the loop. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and please comment. Thank you very much.